Residing at Purik na Badtog in Barangay Kamasi, the three AMIL siblings committed a ritual killing, believing that they were driving away the spirits that made their mother ill. The story goes that in February 2014, the family was heard roughhousing for a few days. Their neighbors started to have a funny feeling that something was not right. Screams were also heard coming from the home for days. Locals then went to the authorities, who then paid the family a visit. When they arrived at the household, the body of a middle-aged woman was recovered, one that was drained of its blood. One of her relatives said the victim's eyes had been taken, her throat was slashed, and innards were missing. They said these appeared to have been eaten by the suspects. The victim was identified as Akrama, the boy's mother. Suffice it to say that authorities at the time were horrified by their discovery. The boy's mother had been missing internal organs, innards, as well as her eyes. Then Senior Inspector Ronald D. Leon of the Ampatuan Municipal Police led the filing of the charges against the men. Further results of the investigation found that the brothers had hogged their mother and butchered her with machetes. They would then eat her body raw like a pack of wild animals. What's eerie is the fact that locals say that the siblings had been possessed by spirits and that they had endured several rituals by the town's shaman. It was also speculated that they were controlled by the devil, as locals put it, but the thing was, believing in superstition and mythology is illegal in Islam, which is the dominant religion in Maguindanao. The mayor of a nearby Dadu Abdullah Sankey town, Anwar Mblawa, also claimed that the family had deep ties with folklore and that they were a haven for ghouls. Other residents in the small community noted that the AMIL family was just cursed. Residents in the town also said that the AMIL brothers might have been part of the Christian extremist paramilitary group Alaga. This group embraced a form of folk Catholicism that believed in amulets and similar rituals. Then there are groups who asserted that the AMIL brothers might have been high on drugs. Considering that they didn't have any prior criminal records in the local barangay, it was a mind-boggling case. There had also been no history of mental health disorders that were prevalent among the clan members. Another wrinkle in all this is the patriarch of the family, who was interviewed during the investigation, too. The case surprised even those who had been close to the family, who said that the brothers shared a decent relationship with their mother. Nevertheless, the suspects asserted their innocence throughout the case, claiming that they were just saving their mother, who had been sick for a few days leading up to her brutal killing. The AMIL brothers believed that the atrocious act was the only way to cleanse their mother's spirit. In the end, officials couldn't pinpoint the brothers' exact motivations. Was it drugs, spirits, curses? The AMIL brothers were eventually detained and sent to prison for the crime. As of 2024, the last reports of the brothers' case date back to 2014. Not much is known about them today.